All right, we are live. Welcome here to Northwest Lanes. We have our semifinals of our first Sunday night sports sweeper. Rolling on to Mark Roth, we have Brandon Haney versus Cameron Walker and Devin Hoffer. This is a semifinal. Three bowlers, low man is out. The top two will move on into the finals. All three of these bowlers are scratched, so there's no handicap to worry about. As we sit here, as we go on, Brandon and Cameron both. Brandon L3 striking in the first frame. Brandon, there's another strike. These guys have been doing this all day. Brandon Haney went 253 for the first 4 games between qualifying. He was our high qualifier with 753 and then shot another 250. So he was well over 1,000 for his first 4. We did have 54, 52, 54 bowlers. 54 bowlers show up. Thank you guys for coming out with the first one of these. See how big we can get this moving forward. Nope, you're muted.
How about now?
Now we can hear you.
Oh,
Wayne's back.
How we doing there, buddy?
Doing pretty. I'm doing good.
Me too, buddy. Long day?
A little bit. Not too
Fun
bad.
day. Nah, it was a fun day, though.
Yeah.
You got through some of these numbers, right? I heard you going through on some of the names, things like that.
Low to the cut was Nolan White at 560.
Yep.
Then, yeah. So we had the cut at 560. I thought it was going to be 590. You thought it was going to be 600, 610. And then.
Yeah. They figured it out 3 games later than I thought they would.
Yeah. Yeah, King of the Hill took 225 to make it through.
It was like once they got it lined up, it played like we thought it would play from the word go.
Yeah.
Some of these guys figured it out from Jump Street. Brandon Haney did. He was a high qualifier. 753 for him.
Like I think I said he was over 1,000 for the first 4.
Seth White fired a 736 in practice. Those are the only 2 700s we had shot today.
So qualifying's just practice now.
Top 12 guys, including yourself, shot 600 or better. I mean, so it wasn't.
No, it wasn't bad.
Complete loss. I mean, I just think it took some of these guys an extra game or two, and boy, when they found it, it took off for everybody. Especially Devin Hoffer. Like, he has been on fire the last 2 rounds. Congratulations to Devin on making his first spare since he started match play.
Yes.
He went 11 strikes, 1 open for a 268. Was it against Rick?
Sorry about this, guys. Not sure why that was so big.
Dramamine alert. Get your Dramamine.
Sorry.
And then turned around and went 11 strikes. No, 10 strikes. 240 against Jalen.
Yeah.
But these guys got it figured out now. These are some numbers, like you said a minute ago, we alluded to. These numbers are a little lower than what we're used to talking about on these live streams. But
yes, these are the kind of numbers we got to get used to, though.
Yeah, they are. Mystery doubles winners was Tyler New and Evan Jens. They shot 403. That would
Just while Cameron's stepping up here, we can go ahead and show you guys. This is what we were bowling on here. Was the Mark Roth 43-foot pattern. 43 feet, 3.5 to 1 ratio. and about 33 mils of oil. So, I
Yeah,
mean,
a
that
lot.
was,
It's a lot of oil. Um,
yeah, a
we
lot of
talked
oil.
talked to Jalen about it, and he said that's what kind of made the first 3 games play
Mm,
uh, weird,
yeah,
funny. But once it kind of mellowed out, these guys have created some room for themselves.
yes, they did. So we do have a match going on here. Cameron needs to figure something out because Brandon and Devin are starting to pull away here. Solid spare there by Brandon. We got quite a few things coming up, don't we?
We do. We got a bunch of stuff coming up.
Obviously, we got
Well,
these.
obviously, we got these. We're going to be running these most of the summer. We got, I think, 11 of them on schedule.
Okay.
When I looked
Is
at
that?
it correctly, I'm still trying to figure out exactly when will be my last cutoff date.
Yep.
I'm trying to wait and see. I'm gonna have to talk to Tab, see when exactly our meetings are for summer
Yeah.
leagues. I may be able to sneak a 12th one in there.
There
That's
we
my
go.
fingers crossed prayer, anyway, that I sneak a 12th one in there.
Hmm.
But yeah, these are going to be going on. $50 entry fee on these. $10 of that is going to lineage. $5 of that is going to our end of the season points race.
Yep.
We put $270 into that prize pool already tonight.
That's going to
54
be a
goals.
big prize pool.
That's the plan, man. That's the plan.
Yeah. That is going to be a big money.
You guys do not want to miss out on these. That last one at the end is going to have a lot of money in it, and there's a caveat to it. You have to bowl at least 4 of these to be eligible for that.
Yes.
Our top 16 in points are going to get into that one for free, no entry fee. Everybody else, as long as you've bowled 4, can buy your way into it at a $45 entry fee instead of the $50, because we won't be taking $5 out for it. And it'll work a lot like our points race system for our day sweeper that we just wrapped up a few weeks ago. The points leader at the end of it is going to get an automatic buy into the cashers round, which will be the bracket. They will be the lowest seed available on the bracket. They could play their way up and improve their seeding on that bracket, but they'll automatically be given that lowest seed.
Good shot there by Devin.
And then we got a big one coming up May 17th and 18th of this month. Just here in a couple more weeks, guys. The Just Cure It doubles. We've been talking that up here the last few weeks. That is coming here to Northwest Lanes. That is Phil Lips' brainchild and his little baby. That this year, the recipient of our donations for this year is the Dragonfly Foundation. They support pediatric cancer patients and their families. That is a local-based, Cincinnati-based foundation. We have all kinds of raffle baskets that's going to go on. We have bowling balls. We got Steve donated a
Breast cancer spare
awareness spare ball from Storm. We got a bunch of stuff coming in.
Yep. We got bourbon baskets. We got golf ball baskets.
Yep.
We got.
Me and my wife are putting together a wine basket for it ourselves, just raffle off.
Got a photography session with Sarah.
Photography session from Sarah Herschel right here at Northwest Lanes. Huge shout out to Chris Wellman. I got to get a list of those sponsors at.
Yeah. 10 there by Devin.
And some of these other places, Lakeview donated some gift cards. But we're going to have tons and tons and tons of raffle baskets, guys, for that one. It is a doubles tournament. Got plenty of room to get signed up still. So we have an event page for it. Get on there. Let us know what shift you want to bowl, and we'll get you guys signed up for it. We will have walk-ins available as long as there's lanes availability.
Yes.
But I expect those entries to start rolling in really, really fast and hard here these last couple weeks coming up. Then coming up here in June 6th and 8th, 6th through the 8th, is the B&B Gear Classic. That is Will Bates' tournament he runs every year. Friday night I'll have the singles sweeper for Friday night, and then Saturday and Sunday is the doubles portion of that. Uh, Shift times for the doubles is 10, 1, 4, and 7 on Saturday and 10, 1, and 4 on Sunday. It is $60 a team to get into that. There is a Facebook event page out for that, or you can get a hold of Will Bates and get your team signed up for that one. Then on July 5th and 6th and the 12th and 13th, those are the first 2 weekends in July. The Queen City Senate is bringing their 9-pin no-tap back here to Northwest Lanes. Shift times for that one on both Saturday and Sunday are 10, 12:30, and 3 p.m. each day. You can contact Yolanda Matthews to get signed up for those. Walk-ins will be welcome based on lane availability, but I would not count on that. That 9-pin no-tap tournament fills up quickly every year.
Mm-hmm.
Devin's doing what Devin does is
Yep.
he's took a bunch of
I think
strikes
that
again
right
last
there
week.
is pretty
Him
much
and
going to lock.
Brandon both.
Yeah, Cameron's going to be, I think, locked out at this point. He can only get himself to
Yeah,
180
he's coming
now.
over
So
and
yeah, they're
showing.
both over 180. His thumb, I think his thumb swelled up.
Yeah, that's what
He's
he's just
throwing
saying.
it.
He come over and talking to Daniel Gross about his thumb and showing him his thumb. Might have a little bit of thumb issues.
Yep. So that will be, we will have Devin versus Brandon here in the finals. It'll make it interesting because now they've each got 10th frame here to try and figure out what they want to do. See if they want to make a change, try to test something out, because
Right.
especially knowing it's over.
Mom over here rooting for Devin.
Yep.
All right, we got to do a ball giveaway, Steve. We got to do a.
Oh yeah.
Let's. What do we want to do? Next week's night sweeper. Do the high qualifier or the low to cut?
Let's do load of cut. Load of cut's fun.
Low to cut. So let's. I want to know what the cut line is next week. We
don't even
what
know
the
the pattern
pattern's
is.
going to be.
That's what makes it interesting. Again, the cut today was 560. That was
560.
3.5 to 1. So
Yeah, that pattern will be announced on Tuesday. All right, everybody jump over to. Well, we got to come up with something. Do we want to do that? Let's do it. Fuck, forget it. We're doing it.
YouTube.
Jump on over to the YouTube side, guys. Give us your guess without knowing the pattern. What you think the low to cut will be next week. We'll make it fun. Now, on Tuesday, I'll announce that pattern, and some people will get a chance to go back and readjust that guess, maybe. But so you'll have until Saturday at midnight to get that guess in.
Yep.
If anybody can guess it correctly, you'll win a ball of your choice. We have multiple people. We'll put them on a wheel and spin the wheel for who wins.
Oh, roll
wow.
it. Oh.
I'll go back here and get ready to change names over. I'll
Yep.
be right back.
We'll have Cameron finish up here. All right, so we have Devin versus Cameron. Cameron was the #1 seed, so he did get the choice here. He has chosen to start on the left. So once we get this gun, they're going to go ahead and we're going to switch that around. Flip
Well,
that.
while that's going on, let's go ahead and thank some
Sponsors.
what couple sponsors we have for this one. I Am Bowling. We're proud to sponsor with I Am Bowling this season. So head on over to iambowling.com. Check out their vast selection of bowling jerseys and other apparel items. When you go to checkout, use checkout coupon code Wayne300 when you do. You'll save 20% off your next order. Good shot. And then Strikers Pro Shop right here inside Northwest Lanes. Huge shout out to Wendell Barger and all the support and help he gives each and every our sweepers each and every week. Stop in here at Northwest Lanes, see Wendell and Connor for all your bowling supply needs. And if anybody does want to sponsor some of these sweepers, you guys can reach out to me on Facebook or you can email me at nwltournaments@gmail.com. All right, guys, everybody who's watching, what's your predictions? Who's winning this match?
Yep. There we go.
Let's see. You know who Becky's rooting for? Ooh, that looks a little tight. Oh, he got it delay there. Has he been throwing it that tight? He didn't look too nervous about that.
He had some that went a little tight, but I think they've still been striking. He just has a ball on the line that gives him a little bit of space.
Yeah.
But he has been
knew
in.
That was going to hold. Brad Bishop rooting for Devin. Yeah, Brandon's definitely giving his a whole lot more room out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're going to have a few people from Middletown who might be rooting for Devin.
Just a few.
Just a couple.
Dad said that a girl, Devin.
Be able to get that
shot.
one. He was walking that out before it got down there.
Now, say it now, just so everybody knows. Yes, it is available for the night sweeper.
Okay.
If you watch enough of our live streams, you know what we're talking about. Yeah, see, ooh.
Oh, there's one.
That one just
one
a
down.
hair, a little more room, and it's still, that one rung 10.
Yep.
Hi, Becky. Hi, Steve.
Hi. Yay, Devo. I'm going to guess that was a typo. Or no, actually, no, she probably does. It's probably his nickname, actually. I was thinking it was DEVON, tie-in. It's like, nope. We got how many different ways? We've got a bunch of different people come in here with different ways to spell Devin. Really? He's got to have it dancing right in the middle of the lane.
Yeah, hold on.
Might have to angle the cameras down for you guys to see this. He's really going to show us next shot. See, if that were me, I would have.
Yeah.
I would have waited. I would not have thrown that with that spinning around like that. But that's just me. See, because what I would have done is I would have got up there and said, "Oh, I don't need to. I'm fine. Just don't worry about it." But then I would have been thinking about it in the back of my mind.
You'd have been thinking about not worrying about it.
Mm-hmm. Pick it up.
Pick it up. Oh, it
Oh,
just didn't.
wow. If you guys look down, you will see Brad walking down the
Ain't right. Rude.
There it goes. Brad getting his 5 seconds of fame.
He got his this morning.
He was on, yeah, he was on the live stream
morning.
this morning. He
We
would
had
have, he would,
to.
yeah.
We did have to lower the camera down a couple of notches to make sure you guys saw him, but he was on there.
Got that out. Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
It got that
might
out
have
and it
returned the
tore off
favor.
of it. Yep. This is one you can make a run at. Oh, nope.
Come up
Yeah.
too high.
Yep. Yeah, you get it to the outside.
Well,
Looks like it's pretty torched. He got that ball outside and it just took off.
still holds on to a small 6-pin lead now, but gave Devin hope after
I mean, that's
that
what
opener.
Devin's been doing. He's been opening one frame in match play and then moving on. He beat Rick with one open and all the rest strikes. He bowled Jalen actually had two opens, all the rest strikes, but still enough. Yep.
Well,
See
that's what I
that
said.
one?
He didn't make a spare in match play until he got to the first round here and got second
Yeah,
frame here in this semifinals. He finally made his
this is
first
true.
spare.
Yeah, that time Brandon didn't let it get outside and it held on.
Yeah, this a lot of the guys that's coming off said that about this pattern. It was a little touchy, a little speed sensitive about it. A touch wide and it overjumped on you. A touch in and it gated. So, we'll,
All right.
out here, this is what Devin's been doing after that open. Comes
Yep.
right back, throws another 3 or 4 in a row.
Ooh, that
Oh,
never.
wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That never grabbed.
He looked shocked about it. He's like, I think
Yeah.
he like that one. I'm looking at the spot on it. Yeah, that looked.
It just never hooked. Looked like a decent shot, but just never turned the corner. Oh, bounce. I don't know what that was. Unless he didn't get his hand in it or something. I don't know.
Usually you know that, though. Like, as soon as you
Yeah.
let it go,
Yeah.
you go, I
You
missed
see
it.
him.
He
Yeah, but
looks
he looked
completely baffled.
confused. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That did the same thing. He did, never.
Brandon's
That
not
one didn't turn.
exactly.
Running away with it. I mean, now that's you're looking at two of the last three shots for both of them that didn't quite do what they wanted them to do. Difference is it was different lanes. Devin's confused on the left lane because he was light on the right on the shot before that. Both Brandons, I think he thought that one was going to hook. I think he said push when he let it go, but it held on. This is now 20. That Brandon does have a 20-pin lead at this stage, assuming he strikes here. Here's another let's go, Devin.
There you go.
Way to get those out of there. Yeah, see, that's the interesting thing, though, we have now. Is Like I said, they're both struggling, but they're both struggling in opposite lanes, which is going to be the 10th frame for both of them if they can't figure that out. Oh,
Oh,
he
that's
ripped
in
on
good.
that one. Yeah, I think he was worried about it not
Not
hooking. He
hooking.
got a whole lot of hand in that. Everybody's hands up.
Mine's up.
JR's is up. Cameron's is up down there.
Dang. It's not.
Nope.
I was gonna say, it's not a
Nope.
guaranteed spare.
No, it is not. There was a good
Right
shot.
there. Now he's gonna need a bunch of help from Brandon.
Yes. He's down to 210 on paper. Whereas Brandon still get to 240. So he's going to need 2 non-strikes from Brandon at least here. Oh,
There you go.
yep. That was the lane that he's been missing on. He got that one perfect. Yep. So now he needs him to open now, I believe. Let's see what he gets here. That looked in. Oh,
Yeah.
but he still got it. It looked in though. But that'll pretty much lock it up. 'Cause I think now he's got even 9 out. We'll give him.
Oh, easy now,
207.
Devin.
Yeah. Yeah, 9 out. So he should still strike out enforcement of Mark because I think 9 out would still give him 207. Devin can get to 210. Yeah.
Must have it.
Yep. There's one.
I think you're right. He's getting a
Yep.
complete mitt full of these.
Looks like he knows what he was doing now.
Yeah, that little gesture there.
Yeah.
We all know what that one means.
Yep.
Something really dumb and better. Yeah.
Yep.
It looked
Now they're
real
falling.
easy.
He knows. Yeah. He knows exactly. He's lost in the moment. Once he took a second to think about it, he knows what he did. And like we said, now he's forcing. He gets 8
Yeah, he's
here.
going to force a mark here.
He gets 8 here. He forces a mark. Yep.
Yeah, we've seen that
Strikes it out.
Brandon. This is the one
This is the lane he did open on.
he has.
So
Yeah,
this is the one I
he
think
has
you
one
get it.
open, and
Yeah, you leak this out a little bit, it can snap back on you. Oh, we got that out.
whoa.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
wow!
Wow. The other one he got out that far took
I
off
think he
right
had
through
a
the
little more
face.
pace on that one too, though.
Yeah,
He
that
had
one
a little
was
more
moved a
oomph
little
to it.
quicker. So that'll do it.
Yeah, you're right.
Brandon Haney is our first winner of the night sweepers. He'll earn himself some good money and a solid, what, 30 points?
It'll be 25. 30. You're right.
Hmm.
Math is math. I don't know.
Math is hard.
We've proven that. Got there.
Yep.
Well, guys, we're going to be back at this again next week. Brandon's not only going to walk out of here with a good little payday, he's also going to walk out of here with a free entry into next Sunday morning sweeper, the noon sweeper. I say morning because we do check-ins at 11. It's technically morning.
Yep.
Um, although half of these young guys don't show up till 5 minutes till noon.
Yes. Or 12:05.
Depending on what your last name is.
Yep. I mean, we won't call the pickets out.
Huh? At least Devin's just happy he lost to a fellow Yankees
Oh,
fan.
wow. I didn't even notice that. Both got Yankees caps on. What is going on? Great shot. So 240 to 210.
Yep. So we'll see you guys again next week. It'll be back for our normal Sunday noon sweeper on house, and then we'll be back here, and I'll announce the pattern for next week on Tuesday. Adam will have that out for me tomorrow.
Yep.
Let me know what it is, and then I'll have it out to you guys Tuesday.
So guys, keep an eye out for that.
Yep. Follow us on Facebook on the Northwest Lane Sunday Sweeper page. Till then, see you guys in.